What's up, y'all? Welcome to another video, finally. Just in here in the garage. If you're new to the channel, we'll kind of go over the car real quick. But I'm getting ready to go to Race Wars, and just been trying to dial the car in. It's definitely been a lot of tuning. I've had a lot of help from a lot of other people on being confident with HP tuners, and it's been years and years of just trying to get here. So, as you can see, car's in the garage. We've got some slicks, and yes, this car does not have a 15-inch conversion on it. It's still on a 17. So these are a 28, 10, 17 actual slick. So that's what we plan on running. If you're new to the channel, this is the car. This is my 09 G8. This is a 403 stroker built by DSP. It's actually got some SPS cylinder heads from a few years back. They've got some port work done on them. Just still some LS3 style. 66, 73 VS Racing turbos, 86 AR. We definitely have Turbo Smart wastegates, obviously both sides. Bluff House, also Turbo Smart. We had to change to these because I had originally only bought one, and so my buddy Travis hooked me up with those. We're running an equalizer BTR intake, BTR3, and then one of my buddies, Corey, actually made these badass lids, and it's actually got a burst panel in it. Just looks a little better than the stock one. All the kit and everything was all built in my buddy's garage, and then this car spent most of its life in my garage, and then over there for the fab work, stuff like that. Things you can't see on the car: it's got a Turbo 400 on it. It's also got a billet triple disc converter FTI, and the motor should be right around, I don't know, 11.2 to 1, somewhere around there. Could be a little higher based off that, but it is a 403 stroker, and got can't really see it in there, but a Treadstone front mount. It does have catch can in there. Of course, we've only got one line running right now, which we should probably get another one to the other side back here. But ABS delete. As you can see, if you're a G8 person, you'll know that the fuse box is gone, and the ECU, which is all back there, thanks to my buddy Brent. And yeah, we'll walk around here. Shop's always a mess. That's what happens when you build a car like this. You're always working on it, always going over everything, making sure everything's right. Kind of the inside here, obviously a different shifter with a Turbo 400. 6 LED has been deleted, but yeah, pretty basic. It's a full interior car. See, everything's still in here. It does have a 4 triple 525 fuel pumps, I should say, in it, and the whole fuel system, filter, everything is underneath the car. The car is on E. I see the regulators up there. We do have the little two-step, which we're going to go test today, and see if we can get this car down. So currently it's on 20 psi, about 15 degrees of timing, E85. So obviously that's a quick little rundown. That's not everything. So if you do have any questions on the car, drop them down in the comments. I'll try to get to them if I can. I will get to them, but just go ahead and pop them down there. I just realistically want to go out, do some driving today, test some stuff that I've got going on. I've got the two-step at like 3,000 RPM. I'd like to launch the car down there, say around 3,500 RPM. I do have a lot of contact with a lot of the fast G8 guys, and they all said that these stock axles that are in the car usually bust at about 4,000 RPM, but we're not going to be on a super prep. So we'll see what happens. It's been a lot of work to get this far, and I can't thank everybody involved enough. And everybody that's watching, you know who you are. It's been amazing. So let's go out and have some fun with this car. See what we can do. See if we can make some turbo noises. Do some driving. See what we can get into. Hell yeah, y'all. where I live, where we have E85, so it makes it kind of tough because I got to drive a little bit to go get some fuel. So I'm gonna head down there and then see what happens. Make sure everything's good. Always. Every time you build a car like this, man, constantly logging, never ends. My speedo doesn't work either, but if I transfer over to a manual tune, I can get it to work. I just have yet to spend $100 on HP tuners to transfer over all my info. The sound never gets old. guys. So main reason to come out here is just to make sure my two-step's gonna work, make sure it was gonna work, and then I tested it on the trans brake, make sure that was gonna work. But these G8s, dude, there's not a lot done to my rear end. I got some BMR LCAs, got some Petters coilovers, and stock axles, 345 Camaro rear diff, and that's about it. And this car stays pretty damn straight. As you can see, I mean, it tracks pretty damn good on this crappy road. But yeah, we got what we wanted to get done. I just wanted to get a little video, get some testing. It's still hot today. That thing is not nice. But yeah, does pretty good. Still together. Got a little warm. Got up to like 207, which isn't too bad. But yeah, should be good. Hopefully we'll be good for Race Wars. But as you can see, there's like rocks all over the place. Probably come out here with a blower and a broom and stuff and kind of clean it up. I have a feeling I'm going to be back out here shortly because now I know without water I'm going to have to put it on something to get it to spin right away. As you noticed when I did my burnout, it just was trying to push the car forward. And yeah, so I could probably just hit the two-step, bump it up a little bit, do a burnout, but next time I'll just bring some water, maybe some sticky stuff. Where I usually do it up there is full of rocks. So like I said, probably have to come out and like clean it up. They've been storing an asphalt thing up here and there's stuff everywhere, but can't thank Jason enough for letting me use his road. I took his wife for a little rip, so I'll throw that in here. And sucks because you can't tell, there's no speedo. So had to went out here, did a little rip, kind of got loose a little bit. I had to get out of it and I got back in it again, but like I said, speedometer doesn't work because I haven't put the manual tune in yet, so probably have to do that if I want the speedo, but right now it just doesn't care. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to the house. Like I said, thanks again, Jason. Thanks for letting me use your road. It's always awesome to have somewhere to test, and we'll probably get out and start testing this car a little bit more before Race Wars. I did have 16 PSI in the rear, but like I said, it's a dirty road. And we're on some basic suspension, so hopefully we can get it to hook at the track and see what it does. But I'm gonna head home and get back to the house.